everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Katie. I'm a teen, a student, and a sandwich recovery expert. And, apparently, now, the official school detective. It seems like ever since I cracked the great sandwich heist, which, okay, full disclosure, was kind of my fault. To begin with, people just keep coming to me with crimes. Seriously, the cases are piling up.
We're talking suspiciously missing homework, mysterious locker odors that could knock out a rhino, and one kid even swore his Chromebook was haunted.
I told him to try turning it off and on again, but nothing. And I mean nothing. Could have prepared me for what happened yesterday. The case of locker 319. It, ... exploded. Now, hold on. I'm not talking about a big, fiery boom kind of explosion. It was more like a sudden, massive cloud of glitter, a storm of confetti, and, for some reason, a single flying shoe. 1 second. I was walking to chemistry. The next, the entire hallway had turned into some kind of disco. Kids were slipping, glitter was everywhere in my hair, in my teeth. It was chaos. Principal Morris just sighed and called it a prank. But I knew better. Oh, I knew. This wasn't just a prank. This was intentional. A statement? This was a glitter crime. And I was going to find out who did it. My investigation started immediately. First suspect on my list, Milo, the self-declared hallway magician. This is the same guy who once tried to pull a rabbit out of a backpack during assembly and somehow ended up with the janitoress Grumpy Cat instead. I found him hovering near the vending machine, probably trying to levitate a bag of chips. I decided to go for the direct approach. I cornered him. Milo, I said, trying to sound as serious as a detective on TV. Where were you during the glitter detonation? He just blinked at me. A fine dusting of purple sparkle on his eyebrows. Making edible glitter, he said, holding out a small baggie. Want some? I did not want some. I politely declined and moved on. The trail was still cold. Next up, I had to consider the usual suspects for anything involving sparkle. The theater kids. They're always dramatic, always rehearsing, and always asterisk, covered in some form of glitter or sequins. I found their leader, Becky, who was playing the lead in our school's production of Asterisk Cats, the musical Asterisk. She was still in character. Apparently, I interrogated her about the locker explosion. Her response, she hissed at me. Just a full-on, cat-like hiss. That felt like a maybe. It was definitely suspicious. But it wasn't a confession. I needed concrete evidence. So, I went back to the scene of the crime. Locker 319. I scanned the area, pushing aside drifts of confetti, and then I saw it. Tucked behind the damaged locker door, almost hidden, was the clue. A small, pink, sticky note. I carefully pulled it out. It was written in a very distinct, very sparkly glitter pen. It said, "Happy birthday, nerd!" And in that moment, I gasped. A real, audible gasp. I knew that
Handwriting.
More importantly, I knew that aggressive use of glitter pen. Only one person I know weaponizes stationery with that much passion. My best friend, Zoe. I found her in the library, trying to look innocent while picking rainbow confetti out of her hair. I confronted her, holding up the sticky note like it was Exhibit A. She looked guilty for about 0.4 seconds, and then she completely burst out laughing. "Oh my gosh, Katie!" She giggled. It was supposed to be a confetti surprise. I swear, I didn't know the little air canister would go off like a rocket. As it turns out, the whole thing was a birthday surprise gone wrong. Zoe had rigged the locker to burst with love and glitter for her friend Laura's birthday. What Zoe didn't know was that Laura had switched lockers with some random kid just 2 days before.
So, boom. Wrong locker, wrong nerd, and one very, very right miss.
Case closed. Sort of. Lara still ended up finding glitter on her math test 3 classrooms away.
Milo actually ate his edible sequence, and I landed a week's detention for encouraging chaos. But you know what? It was totally worth it.
Katie Holmes! Student detective still undefeated. Except, maybe, by glitter, that stuff is impossible to get out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this detective story, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more case files. See you next time!